It's okay. It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay. Off your mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go touchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun Diary Politico, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. This one not the off in mind. Oh, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. And in the touchlight every corner. Oh, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar, just they get the higher power. Over naira. Still them talk say, make we off mind. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun Diary Politico. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. This one not they off in mind. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun Diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun Diary Politico. Oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo.
Good afternoon to you, good morning to you, good evening to you, from wherever you are joining us from. This is Maiyegun live.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀, làwọn tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Maiyegun Diary, lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Maiyegun Diary, gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun Diary, àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary, bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun Diary, ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me from wherever you are joining from. This is Maiyegun's Diary Politico, popularly known as the TOT, the Temple of Truth. Depends from what part of the divide you are coming from. You will see the truth. It is now left for you, right, to own it and act on it. So on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, I have said it many times, that yesterday's survivors, they are today's victims. Today's survivors are the potential tomorrow's victims. And as tomorrow will turn today, so we are living for the day. And that is exactly what APC, Egbekegbe, they have brought upon us. and they have to own up that they did this to us. If you don't take it serious, if you think this is just an exaggeration, when it happens to you, we will likely have to use your case to tell others that the threat is real, and you are welcome. Share the broadcast.
And yes, we like oh, Baba de Ure. And yes, we like Ijo Ibadi, yeah. And yes, we like Presido Barufio. And yes, we like Igoni Nambowoje. And yes, we like
They said that in Yoruba, tí ikú ilé tí ò bá pani, tòde ò ní pani. That is to say, with if not for the enemy within, the enemy without would never have any chance on us. In Yorubaland today, we have the Omuales that are so convenient in using the left finger to point at their father's house. Their house is burning. These Omuale jatis, they are chasing rats. And here we are. We have been invaded. And those who facilitated that are the same set of people who are now promising to continue from wherever Bukwari stops. So blackmailing people, bullying people, intimidating them, threatening them would never, ever make many of us coward in any way. There's something I want to say quickly before we get fully into this. I have made my position very clear. I am a pro-Yoruba because I'm a Yoruba man. And then I have an identity, the one that Nigeria have done so much to take away from me and give me another one that nobody can define, and on like that. So my position is very clear. If you put everything on the table and you say, Maiyegun, in your own opinion, what is the way forward? I will say it without blinking. Let everyone go their separate ways. We were never formed together in a unitary style that you are witnessing today. But there is something you should know, which is so interesting for somebody like me. Knowing that whether na PDP, whether na APC, whether na whatever, anything you want to pick, none of these roguish groups called parties care for anything that has to do with Nigeria. If they ever cared, at least we would never found ourselves where we are today. But you see this obedience, I don't believe in any of your charade. But I will tell you, I have observed it all. Yeah? And to me, it works for me. If not because of you obedient, who have now become the, what do you call it, the leech? Don't let me use that. You have become the, what do they call them? This big insect that is now biting the scutrum of the giant. I have seen it on this social media. I have seen it on your media in Nigeria. I have seen your papers. I have seen your TV programs and all of that. And I've discovered that for some reasons, PDP, APC, they seem to be united against disobedient, right? So to me, Maiyegun, you know, I don't get voters card, I don't get anything, so I'm not useful to any of your election, and that is why I know, because I don't believe in them, right? But I figured out that every time, if you want to trigger people destroying people, lap dogs, just post something about Obi and his vuvuzelas, all of them, suddenly you will see them triggered. So this Maiyegun is even supporting Obi and he's criticizing Tifnumbu. This I was like, hey. Then you will see, you will see APC, Egbekegbe. You will see people destroying people. They will be agreeing that you see this Maiyegun is a Confucianist. Why is he posting Tifnumbu? So to me, obedient. They are the proper. What do you call them? They are the proper. Hey, there is a word for it. When you want to tease people. Because if they are not there, today, you see these people destroying people. APC, Egbekegbe, Al-Qaeda People's Congress. When we talk and say, these people will not save you, this old Nigeria is fraud, this and that, they will be shouting, go and form your own party and come and fight us. Since me, I no get choice, I no get any reason to go and form party and help you save Nigeria. And suddenly that I realized that you are all triggered. Go on to MaiyegunsDiary Politico right now. They are so triggered. They are so raging. And I'm like, why are you triggered? Nobody will say una won't save Nigeria. Why is it that two of you are triggered anytime you see anything Obi? I say, this one go work for me because now only me they do them before. Now only me they pepper you before. They pepper you. And what you usually say is that there is nothing we can do. You are comfortable. Now that I realize that others can make you uncomfortable enough to make all of you go mad, go religious, divisive, go tribal, and all of those things that could, I'm like, APC, PDP versus the obedient, you could hear more from us. Because you know what? Our position is very simple. If you want to see peace, progress, as a country, we will sit together like this and say, you know what? Let's decide. Do we really want to live like this? Or may we go our separate ways? Abi? And they said, no, it is non-negotiable. So what do you think I should do? I should continue to warn you about the danger. All of you are no different. Whether na obedient or whether na articulators or articulated demorons or whether na the Buhari diot or the Lagos about all of una, to me, you are the same thing. So on my platform, when I want to trigger una, when I see the APC, Egbekegbe gathering, I bring them there. You will see the obedient come. You will see the articulated morons come. They will begin to bash the APC, Egbekegbe. When I see the articulated morons in their gathering, when I see the articulators and the rest of them in their gathering, in their hundreds or thousands, I bring it onto my platform. You see the obedient come there. You will see the Lagos Abobakus come there. And they will be tearing themselves apart. And then to me, I'm like, all for what? All for one Nigeria. When in every of your action, you have always been proving me right. You are not one. We are not one. And moments like this, they are meant to expose your hypocrisy. Igbos don't want to see Yorubas. Yorubas don't want to see Hausas. Hausas don't want to see Igbos. Fulani don't want to see this or that. Christians are mindful of Muslims because of your politics. And guess what? You are saying the most horrible, horrific things to yourselves simply because of your religion or where you come from. But guess what? Maiyegun that is reminding you that stop lying to yourselves. You are not one. No. If everybody go their separate way in peace, you will realize that you will respect yourselves more. Yorubas will respect the Biafrans more. The Biafrans will respect the Hausas more. The Hausas will respect the Jaws more. You know why? Everybody knows their own boundaries. There's nothing like one Nigeria that is today sending the innocent Yorubas to their early graves after many of them are selling their properties selling their own inheritance, selling their lands, only to go and pay ransom to terrorists who have now occupied Yorubaland. And you look at me and you are telling me that I'm confused. You think I'm confused, and you don't think all of you are so confused, Abi? When you go on to different platforms and you hear them, you can see the division among them. You can see the hatred. You can see how they loathe themselves, right? Simply because of their choice of who they think will make Nigeria better. And I'm like, why? Why? People are dying. And now they look for who to blame. And then they look for who to continue. Something happened last week. Before I even get to that, right? APC, Egbekegbe, people destroying people. They have destroyed and ruined everything that makes a country a country. They have now made Nigeria a totally failed country. Not from my mouth only. I'll start with this guy before I go in, because something happened last week. It will break your heart.
Run away from the fact that more than ever before in the history of our nation, this is the worst instability we are facing. In fact, this is worse than the Civil War.
Are you impeding?
Mr. President, the solution is very simple. Today, there are a lot of misgiving, a lot of misinterpretations of what is happening. Some people believe, some people in government are supporting this move. Some people believe, some people sponsor those who are destabilizing our nation within the country. The answer is very simple. We cannot pretend that we are capable of confronting the situation in our hands. America, as powerful as they are, when the party.
Did you see Remi Werekwe? Remi Werekwe beside Yemi Smart Adeyemi? They don't want anybody to talk about it. Now, them won't become your next leader, Abi. Don't worry. There is this man. You remember when they killed a German returnee in Igangan? You remember that time? A German returnee, Dr. Aborode, who returned from Germany and then started a mechanized big farm in a Igangan area, and then came under the attacks of the Fulani terrorists in those areas. Yeah? He went there to report to the Aseriki. He never made it back. They killed him. They also kidnapped the son of the king of that same town, Igangan, and they collected over 4 million naira as ransom from the king of the land where they are keeping their captives. Do you remember that? Today, that farm that German Yoruba returning started is more or less dead now after they killed the owner. He went back home to create jobs. He went back home to grow food, to help fight food insecurity. But he paid with his life. Here is another man. Today, his name is Olugbenga Owolabi. He is the proprietor for Tana Suits. If you have been to Ogbomoso, very well. I know some of you know this story. Yeah? So if you have been to Ogbomoso very well, Tana Suit or Tana Suit, I don't know how it's pronounced, but Tana Suit, an hotel in Ogbomoso, the owner used to live in America. According to what we heard, his family and every one of those who were like, when he was building this, they are in America and they are Americans. He returned back to Nigeria. Not that he just returned, though. He's been there doing business. He built hotels. right? And because of the situation of Nigeria today, where people are living the lie and in denial, yeah, he got kidnapped last week. Oh man. I'm going to play you the audio conversation between his kidnappers and his family members who were negotiating the ransom to pay to the kidnapper. But before I play the video, just to give you the context of this level of terrorism in Yorubaland. We have currently, we have more than 3 sets of terrorist groups in Yorubaland right now. The first set, they were those that used to, to herd cows, and they usually walk about or herd their cows, with a stick. Due to the insecurity in Nigeria and the immunity conferred on the Fulanis, especially the Fulani, armed herdsmen, suddenly the Fulanis with cows in Yorubaland, they have started, they started carrying AK-47 guns. But it didn't start today. And for those who know very well, in Yorubaland, we call the Fulanis the Bororos. They are mostly in the northern part of Yorubaland. That is, if you are on your state and you're going to Oyo, Ogbomosho, and you're going to Shaki, and then on and on like that, you are going to Kwara, you will see a lot of them there. Most of them, all of them are trespassing on those lands in which are Yorubaland. So with the excuse that they were just herding cows. So they have blended with the communities. They speak Yoruba very well. They have been there for ages. I'm talking about for decades, until recently when they dropped their sticks and they picked up AK-47. A cow, if you want to buy one single cow, yeah, you buy it for maybe 500,000 naira. Okay, you can buy it for more, right? So these guys are now carrying AK-47. How many cows are they going to sell in a single year that will fetch them 100 million naira? So that simply means they will need, if they have to buy one single cow for 500, right? So you're going to need how many? You're going to need, let's say 10, 100. You're going to need like a 1,000 cows to make 100 million naira, I believe. So how many of those Fulanis are selling those 1,000 cows each? So once Bokwari cleared the air for them, they just switched into kidnappings, robbery, and many other kind of crimes. And they do so using their expertise, their understandings of different communities in Yorubaland. They have the map, we have been told. The second set of terrorists in Yorubaland are the ISWAP, Boko Haram terrorists, who are migrating mostly on their bikes down south. They have no particular destination, while even some of their big men using their own trailers to transport these, this directionless army of northerners down to the southern Nigeria. And we have been told that there are cells that are going to become active soon. So where are we now? The Fulanis considered Yorubas as animals that they can pick anytime they want, kill it when they want, or catch it and sell it off when they want. Okay? So that's what they have turned us into, including many of us who believe that you have something right now, you have small money, you are honorable. They give you one policeman, they follow you about, and to you, anyone calling your attention to this madness, calling you to speak out and don't be politically correct anymore. People are dying. You consider them as enemies, inciting people. Then who incited the people that kidnapped this hotelier last week? Who incited them? You know what happened? They have been monitoring this man. They have been following him. These Fulani terrorists, they have been watching and following him everywhere. When they got their chance, they went straight into his hotel. They grabbed him, a young girl, a student of Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Lautech, Ogbomoso. I think I'll get you her name. Her name is Rachel Okwadele. Let me show you her face. This is Rachel. Rachel Okwadele. She's working as a waitress in that hotel. As a part-time job. She's a student. ASU is on strike. She is doing a part-time job. But she's dead now. The terrorists who came to pick, the terrorists who came to pick Shifo Labi, the hotel owner, they took her too. They took two of them into their forest in Yorubaland. They now call the family. We would take 100 million naira from you. And the family were like, where are we going to see that? What are we going to sell? Please. They said, if you don't bring the money, we are going to kill him this evening. It is a very traumatic phone call. You know what happened at the end? The following day, after the phone call, the family took 5 million naira to the location that the kidnappers gave them in Yorubaland. So when they got there and they gave them the money, one of them became angry according to the reports. One of the kidnappers became angry, pulled out his gun and shot Olugbenga Owolabi, the victim. And they brought out this lady, Rachel, and they shot her too and killed her. The person, the family member who took the money, the ransom, they dragged him down. They shot him and killed him. The bike man, Okada man that took them there, they told him to calm down. They shot him in his leg, one of his legs, and they told him, go and tell the families that we have killed them. And that's the end of the business. They took the money and they still killed them. People were making phone calls. The terrorists know that nobody is going to come for them. Nobody is going to look for them. They were receiving phone calls. If DSS is looking for you for saying something about Tifnumbu, if their DSS want to get you now for saying something about Bokuari, they will track you down this evening. What time is it? 8:30, If they want to arrest you in any part of Nigeria right now, before 12 o'clock, in fact, before 6 o'clock in tomorrow morning, they will track you. They will find you. They will arrest you. But guess what? Terrorists are making calls. Business, they boom. This can break your heart, or it will break your heart. So I'm going to do it in parts so that you can begin to take break before we continue. Now, this is what happened to Owolabi, another Yoruba man that met his death because of one Nigeria. Take a listen.
Your flow is like I'm going to die tonight. What can you tell me? What can you tell me?
Sorry, sir.
They talk to me, they tell me it's 2 million, Abi.
Sorry.
Your flow is like I'm going to die tonight. What can you tell me? What can you tell me now?
Okay, the lady. àti rí wọ́n bí 1.4 million báyìí.
I'm dying tonight. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ò fún yín nìkan. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ò fún yín nìkan láti.
Fún mi anything.
Kí ni wọ́n sọ nígbà tí wọ́n pè?
Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n láwọn owó dọ̀là káwọn tó pè fún mi lówó.
Ẹjọ́ sílẹ̀ bá mi pé ẹ̀tọ́ ìkẹsẹ̀ nọ́mbà ẹ̀sìn wọ́n ti ń pè fọ́ra mi. Mo ti fẹ́ kú bí ọwọ́ mi kí wọ́n ti dè mọ́lẹ̀ ẹjọ́ flow ma. Láti ti gbé mọ́ sí mi lórí ẹjọ́ nítorí náà. Wọ́n ti sẹ́ nọ́mbà ẹ̀ kí n pè é directly ẹjọ́.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How work?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Ogbeni, what you have this night?
That's what I'm saying. The money is now 1.4.
Ogbeni, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ogbeni, I'm not going to sleep here today. I will kill this Baba to go.
Sorry, please.
Why Baba tell you to make it with the money? You know, go bring. Say, don't have money for Baba. Send out your own money.
I say he has asked me to talk to people, and I've talked to them. If they have given me the money, why I not go bring them?
Okay, you can't waste my time, Abby.
No, besides they waste your time, oh.
Please. Okay, what do you can do now?
The thing where they around, I'm trying to see if I can get it up to 2 million tomorrow. Make we come.
2 million.
We just get 1.4 now. You know, I told you in the afternoon when you called me, say the pin never, it don't go beyond it's less than 1 million. But now it don't reach 1.4.
You on that 2 million, go punish you.
Sorry, sir.
They hear me?
Sir, sorry.
You and that money, God they punish you and your family.
Sorry, sir.
They talk to me, they tell me, say to
in Yorubaland. You see, some of you can give conspiracy about he must be his family member. Maybe somebody tip him off. You are not smart. If that is exactly where you are seeing it from, Abi. When they kidnapped my brother, somebody who is my own family member, I said it on this platform, right? When they kidnapped him, what people initially said, you know what they said? They said, this is from people from my own hometown, people who saw and heard, who first heard the news of his kidnapping. Yeah? You know what they first said? They said, maybe he's the one who kidnapped himself and he's claiming that he is kidnapped. Others were saying, maybe somebody from their family, maybe somebody from the family that gave the oath and all of that. Some said, it may be some of his friends. He's always flashy. He likes to flash. He likes to this and that. When we paid the ransom and they released him and he came out, he now gave us exactly the lowdown. He said, these terrorists, like I told you, they are there. They are everywhere. You will see them as, look at this dirty, look at all this Fulani, look at all of this and that. He said they have been monitoring him on social media, especially from the moment that they saw, because he is always posting about his family, about his, location, about everything. So they picked him and they found out that he lives around the Ijebu, right? And they found out that he normally passes through their route. He said they told him it took them 8 months that they have been monitored, that there was a day they even traced him come down to my hometown. Okay? But when they got there, they saw a lot of people outside. And it's true. If you know this type of family, you always see a lot of people, a lot of boys, outside is a big place, right? They told him, they said when they came, that, so for a while, they just discovered that he is no longer posting anything or traveling. So they traced him down to my hometown. When they got there, they saw him in the midst of people, a lot of people there. So they felt like, should we take him? And they told him, they said, if we wanted to take you that day, we would have taken you that day. But we felt like a lot of people would die. And they didn't feel like killing people that day. So they left and they waited for the day they finally got him. The day they got him, They slept in my hometown overnight. Everywhere he was going, they were following him. So if you think somebody, if this happened to you, you think it's because somebody in your, it must be somebody, you are not paying attention again. You are not. And I don't pray this happened to you, because according to those who have experienced it, they said you will never pray it for your enemy. So therefore, I never wish this on any of you. But if you continue to create excuses and all of that, and not pay attention enough to know that this system is gone and you cannot give excuses for it, whether you like me or you don't like me, that's your own headache, right? For now, they have not kidnapped me. I still have my mouth, my freedom. Maybe I can help save you too. This is not a popularity contest. Let's listen again. I'm still going to break it down, the conversation. I have the better audio as well in the background. I'm going to share. The phone call continues.
Sorry, sir.
They talk to me, they tell me say 2 million, Abi.
Sorry, sir.
Your brother, I don't tell me say you go give me 50 million. You go talk about 2 million. No, you go talk your dad 2 million. Not count this number tomorrow.
Sorry, sir.
What in be meaning for that? Sorry.
I just beg you now.
Now this ability they do for you.
I said the man where they there with you. Let me say you get the money for hand. If you say you get where the money they, maybe I go just go by there, go pick up. The bank they take loan, they do the business. So for me now to get the money, I just talk to people to help us.
Listen. Personally, give people for outside country where them go school. Who go give them money for that people who for the outside country?
Those friends where they outside country, I don't talk to them. They say they go call me. I never hear anything.
Okay. No, tomorrow. Not call me.
I'll call you tomorrow morning. I'll call you tomorrow morning. Let's see what happens between now and tomorrow morning.
My blow no different. My blow. So my blow no different. My hand don't tie. You don't tie my hand. No blow no the flow.
Okay. Sorry. I beg, Oga. We go give you the money. Wait now. Ọlọ́run ó tú yín sílẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ó tú ẹ sílẹ̀ ní sùúrù. Kò sówó ni.
Kò sówó kí ló dé tí bọ̀dá rẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa fún wa ní 50 million.
Àní ṣéwù ni ó fi ilẹ̀ nígbà tí ìṣe tó wá jẹ́ pé òun bá ráyè jáde nísìn. Ṣé wà pé yóò lọ àríjì sí báǹkì.
Ok, kí n filẹ̀ kó wá lọ arrange owó fún mi kí n dúró de rẹ̀ àbí.
Ẹ má bínú ṣùgbọ́n ètò gbà èmi nǹkan bá rí kákó wá mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ni.
Kò lè kó síbi ìfún ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ 20 ìfún 30 ẹ máa dẹ̀bẹ̀ kí yẹn tó bá di 5 naira wàhálà lè gbà torí tó ṣe bára ṣe fún.
Ẹ dákun n kò síbi tówó yẹn wà ẹgbẹ́ yìí náà ẹ mọ bí ìlú ṣe rí.
Ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹja pàmò yìí tábà pàmò yìí a máa wá wo ẹni tó máa jẹ owó yẹn ká wá kò ní sẹ́yìn kí òun náà ká rí mu kò ní jọ agbára wa ṣé mo how many years la fi tẹ̀lé máa yí tá a fi rí mú jọ ẹ̀.
Ẹ mọ bínú àní ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ìjọ wo ẹ jẹ́ bàbá tẹ̀ rí bíi 3 tàbá rí 3 láàárọ̀ ọ̀la ẹ jẹ́ n kó wá fún yín Ọlọ́run ràn yín lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ tún rẹ́ lù míì ẹ tún rí míì.
Kò ní dáa fún yín.
Ọ̀dà mọ́ bínú.
Kò dẹ̀ ní dáa fún fámìlì yín kò sí wáyé.
Ẹ ṣe.
Mo sọ fún kò í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ 20 ẹ̀ ń sọ fún mi ọ̀rọ̀ 3 àbí.
Ṣé bí tówó bá wà ní nígbà tí ìṣe kówó yẹn wà.
Ẹ gbà ẹ sọ fún bọ̀dá yín kó má bínú kó dé ọ̀run.
Ẹ dákun.
Jẹ́ máa bẹ̀ wọ́n tọwọ́ yìí ẹgbìyànjú everything.
Ẹ dákun ẹ tú ọwọ́ yìí á rèé sí ẹ. Ikú rẹ̀ ò ṣe yín láǹfààní. Ikú rẹ̀ ò ṣe yín láǹfààní. Ẹ dákun.
Ẹ sọ ń gbọ́ mi.
Sá.
ikú rẹ̀ tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn torí kò sí òun nìkan nìyàn tí n bá pa lónìí màá tún lọ gbé ìlòmíì tí òun náà bá kú.
kò sí yín láǹfààní.
ó ṣe mí láǹfààní wàláì. ṣé dáàdi mi ni.
owó yẹn ló ṣe yín láǹfààní ẹ jẹ́ ká bí ó ti wulẹ̀ kó kéré mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká wá ká sì fún yín kẹ́ ẹ sì fi ilẹ̀ kó lè lọ tọ́jú ara ẹ̀.
kò ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ fílọ̀ fún even kò ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ 20 ò lè gbà lọ́wọ́ mi.
20 kò sí ni tó bá ń bẹ kí ló dé.
mi ò lè gbà gan tó bá wà mi ò lè gbà 15 yẹn tó bá di 5 naira mi ò lè gbà.
ẹ dákun ẹ bá ń tú okùn tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kí kó lálàáfíà ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
ẹ wá tú okùn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. I hope you listening to me calling Maiyegun ọmọ àlè simply because of your kọlu arọkẹ́ṣe the demented Parkinson shaky Tifnumbu. You look at somebody like me, you listen to that audio. That is the 7 years of terror of APC, Egbekegbe. But because they haven't taken you yet, you look at Maiyegun, you open your gutter mouth, and you call Maiyegun a bastard. Because of the real bastards who abandoned. They have abandoned you if you are in America. Abi, some of you are in America. You have your businesses in Nigeria. Most businesses that some of you actually do is just to build hotels. Is that not what you invest in mostly? You live in the UK, you have hotels in Nigeria. You will live in America, you have a hotel in Nigeria. So Nigeria cannot break up. What nonsense are you talking about? You cannot say you want to break up. But today, many of you have run away from those businesses, those hotels, those buildings you left in Nigeria. You have run back to your America. And those of you who are currently in Nigeria, American returnee, UK returnee, shouting up and down that Nigeria should remain, many of you are already contemplating how to sell your businesses, sell your houses, and return back to where you lived 30 years, 35 years ago, believing that Ilela Bosimioko. So who is now Omoale? The people that are sending you back to the cold room, Abi? Or the ones that are keeping you there after all your investments in Nigeria? Because of all this insecurity, many of these alabos, they are no longer going to Nigeria. They just want to see how further they will further kill you before they finally say, hey, thank God I'll be American. They will abandon you. But some of you self no get sense. So if you go like Nigeria, your portion, that can be your portion. No, because you should get angry. You should be angry at those who allow this to be happening in Yorubaland. Right now, you should be angry. But many of you are not angry. You love your oppressors. I'm coming back. Listen to the remaining part here.
Sini, tó bá ń bẹ kí ló dé?
Mi ò lè gbà gan, tó bá wà mi ò lè gbà. 15 yẹn tó bá di 5 naira mi ò lè gbà.
Ẹ dákun. Ẹ bá ń tú okùn tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kó lálàáfíà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ikú rẹ̀ ò ṣe yín láǹfààní sẹ́.
Ẹ wá tó.
Ẹ dákun mi sọ kì í ságídí mú bá yín lò.
Àní ẹ wá tó.
Àní ẹ dákun.
Àní ẹ wá tó sẹ́.
Mo ń bẹ̀ yín ni.
Bàbá yìí bó ṣe wà yẹn kò láǹfààní ẹja pà fún yín.
Ṣé bóòdì ò ṣe ní láǹfààní kò ṣe láǹfààní fún wa?
Kí ni àǹfààní rẹ̀?
Ṣé ń pà tí ṣé mọ̀ pé tó bá jẹ́ kó láǹfààní fún wa ní àní mọ̀ dààmú báyìí?
Dààmú náà tẹ́ bá jẹ́ pé dààmú ẹ tẹ̀ máa àrẹ́ǹjì owó náà.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan láṣà tà fi rówó kì í ṣe pé owó yẹn ń bẹ ńlé ẹ dákun.
Ok, ẹ lọ ta nǹkan tó fẹ́ ta kẹ́ lọ jó owó yẹn sínú iná.
Ẹni tí tá a bá là ta nǹkan ẹni tí ó sanwó fún wa ṣèbí yóò ṣá fún wa lówó ná. Mo ti ṣe tá a ti fẹ́ talẹ̀ àrílẹ̀ ààrẹ ni tí ó sáré fún wa lówó.
Kò sí wàhálà yẹn ò ní
problem.
Mi ò lè sùn bí bàá níbi tí bàbá rẹ̀ bọ̀dá rẹ̀ wà. Ẹ jẹ́ n pa tó bá di ọ̀la, a máa jọ sọ̀rọ̀ máa sọ fún mi.
Ẹ bá nọ́mbà ṣọ́ sí mi. Ẹ bá ṣe nọ́mbà ṣọ́ kápè ẹjọ́. Nọ́mbà ẹjọ́ máa gbé máa ṣọ́. Tàbí ẹni tí ṣọ́ pè mí. Ẹni voice number is my voice. Kò sẹ́ni lẹ́sìn kó pè mí ní ìsìnjọ́.
Oda.
How many minutes la máa fún ẹ?
Ẹ fún mi bí 30 minutes.
30 minutes ti pọ̀ jù, a máa pa fóònù ẹ̀. 30 minutes ti pọ̀ jù.
Ṣebí màá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ́ni yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ni, màá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní kó pè yín ni.
30 minutes ti pọ̀ jù.
Ṣé àwọn pé ọ̀dà mo ti gbọ́ láàrin bí ìṣẹ́jú 10.
Mo ti fún ẹ 10 minutes, tó bá kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ máa pa fóònù ẹ̀.
Ọ̀dà.
Okay. Now, I am going to play the audio in the background for my non-Yoruba speakers, my friends who don't understand everything they said in that audio. Okay? So, let's take a listen again. The phone call.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, brother. What did they want me? Your flow, man. Your flow is like a...
That is the victim. Immediately they said hello. He said, hello, brother. Oh, please, they have tied my hands. They have tied my hands. My blood is no longer flowing. My hands are swollen. I can't feel my hands anymore. Brother, please.
I'm going to die tonight. What can you tell?
How far with the money, right? Or else I'm going to die tonight. They are going to kill me tonight.
Can you tell me? What can you tell me now? Okay, Larry.
I will be 1.4 million, right?
I'm going to go. I'm dying tonight.
He said, please talk to me, my brother. What have you come up with? How much have you come up with? The brother said the money we have found, the money we've found, right, is not enough. And he said, how much have you found? The brother responded, 1.4 million. Then the victim responded, I'm dying tonight. I'm going to die tonight. The fear of the reality of, they're going to kill me. That's it. I'm going to die tonight. And that's exactly what they did to him. Continue. Did my friends give you anything? Or did my friends not give you anything? And his brother responded, your friends didn't give us anything. Right? Again, he asked his brother, what did they say when they called? His brother responded, they said it will be until tomorrow before they can get me money. Then he sighed again, like, tomorrow. Okay.
Just labor me. If say number is working before I mean, but if you could be a woman come to demand you flow, man. I just be must be lori ejo. Ejo to no. And they say number you pay directly ejo.
So again, he pleaded, can you please send me his number? Or can you send me his number and I can send a voice note to him? I can talk to him from here. They tied my hands. The blood is no longer flowing. I can't feel my hands. I'm going to die. They're going to kill me, which is what they did.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Now, this is the terrorist holding him on the phone, speaking to the brother.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How work?
Fine, thank you, sir.
When we have this night?
That's what I'm saying. The money is now 1.4.
Ogbeni, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ogbeni, I'm not going to sleep here today. I will kill this Baba to go.
So That is the Fulani terrorist speaking the broken English, the pidgin. He started with Ogbeni Alpha. That is, what's going on? The brother responded, it is the same thing I'm saying to him. We only have about 1.4 million naira. Then he replied, he said, then I'm going to kill him this night. That's it. If you're not going to get me what I'm demanding, we will kill him tonight. Listen again.
Sorry, please.
Why Baba tell you to make it with the money, you know, go bring you. Say, don't have money for Baba, send her your own money.
He said, the brother responded, please, sorry, sir. Then the terrorist continued. What is your problem? The Baba said you should bring money. You are not bringing the money. Is it your money? Right? You know, all of you who are big men, they don't know, say some of you are facing economic crunch. Now, when they kidnap you, they're going to say you are not as rich as the old people are seeing you. Since you are still able to put fuel in your car, since you are still able to drive them all around, and you can still give some people token, 5,000, 1,000, 2,000. Many of you big men, you have businesses, you are suffering, you are struggling. They have, their inflation and everything else. They have affected you to the point that you are facing serious economic crunch. Now, one single kidnapping away from you experiencing what this man experienced, money. Continue.
I say he has asked me to talk to people, and I've talked to them. If they have given me the money, why I not go bring them?
Okay, you can't waste my time, Abby.
No, besides they waste your time, oh.
Okay, what do you want to do now?
The thing where they around, I'm trying to see if I can get it up to 2 million tomorrow. Make we come.
2 million.
We just.
So he said, you are wasting my time. What is all this? I'm going to kill your brother. Please don't kill him. We are doing our best to make sure that we raise enough, and then by tomorrow, how much? 2 million. And it was like, 2 million. Are you mad?
We just get 1.4 now. You know, I told you in the afternoon when you called me, say the thing never, it don't go beyond it's less than 1 million. But now, it don't reach 1.4.
You on that 2 million, go punish you.
Sorry, sir.
They hear me?
Sir, sorry.
You and that money, God they punish you and your family.
Sorry, sir.
They talk to me, they tell me say 2 million, Abi.
Sorry, sir.
Your brother, I don't tell me say you go give me 50 million. You go talk about 2 million.
How many cows do you think Fulani will sell to make 2 million naira? And how many years do you think they will raise the cow that will fetch them 2 million naira? Now, they are now dealing in human cows. They have now turned Yorubas to their trading cows. One Yoruba man, 60 million. One Yoruba woman, 60 million. One single family of 2 or 3, 100 million. How many cows do you think Fulani will raise? For how many years before they will make 100 million naira selling cows? Now you know why they abandoned the cows for kidnappings. Continue. This is a Fulani man, Bororo, talking about millions. In Yorubaland, of course.
You go talk your dad 2 million, not on this number tomorrow.
Sorry, sir.
What will be meaning for that, sorry?
I just beg you now.
Now, this ability they do for you.
I said, the man where they there with you, don't be say you get the money for hand. If you say you get where the money they, maybe I go just go by there, I go pick up. The bank, they take loan, they do the business. So for me now, to get the money, I just talk to people to help us.
Listen. Let's really get people for outside country where then go school. Who go give them money for that people who are going for?
Do you know what he is referring to? That is the Fulani man trying to make the brother know that I know your brother. Okay? Some of us, we grew up in this community as Bororo boys. We know your brother. We know the rich people in Ogbomoso. We know rich people here. We know rich people in Oyo. We know the family we get money here. We know who we can target. We grew up here. We know you. We know that your brother has family abroad. How is he sending money for their school? How? Do you think we don't know? We know everything. So if you think this is a joke or something, I will kill him and I'll go and capture another person. That's exactly what he's trying to play off there. Yeah. In case if you don't have an idea what he's playing at, he's referring to his family abroad. What about his family abroad? Can't you call them? When he's sending his children abroad and all of that, how is he sending money to them? So call them now. That is the Fulani telling the brother, listen,
For the outside country.
Those friends with the outside country, I don't talk to them. They say they go call me. I never hear anything.
Somebody is asking, how do they know all of this? Shebi na una when una don't make small money. Abi, the next thing, you need a very, very strong Fulani or Hausa boy to come and be your Maigad. They are very good. Find me one Musa from Ninja. Find me one Abubakar from Borono. And they call. They say, I love this. They just mind their business. They mind their business. I love them. Now, all of you now, come they ask yourself, how did they know all of this information? How did they know us this much? Una, they ask me, don't worry. You will figure it out eventually.
Okay. No, tomorrow. Not to call me.
I'll call you tomorrow morning. I'll call you tomorrow morning. Let's see what happens between now and tomorrow morning.
My eye, they don't blow no different. My blow. My blow no different. My hand don't tie. They don't tie my hand. No blow no different.
Okay. Sorry. I beg, Oga. We go give you the money. Wait now. Ọlọ́run ó tú yín sílẹ̀, Ọlọ́run ó tú ẹ sílẹ̀ ní sùúrù. Kò sówó ni.
That's the brother telling him, Oga, please, loosen the tight rope. Please, we will pay you. We'll give you the money. Please. He's in pain. He said this, please help us loosen that up a bit. Tomorrow we'll pay. Please. In Yorubaland. Yoruba. All of you will believe say something like this can never happen in Yorubaland. Ever. It's impossible. They cannot try this nonsense in Yorubaland. Which world are you living in? That is your brother. That could be you. That person could be me. And what did your politicians do? What did your government do? What did many of you do? Absolute nada. Continue. Why did your brother tell us that he will give us 50 million? And you are coming here now telling us that there is no money. Like, are you crazy or something? Are you mad or something? Do you think I'm joking here or something? I will kill him and I will kill the girl. And if you come here to bring that money, I will kill you too. That's exactly what they did. After collecting 5 million naira, they still killed 3 people. The 2 victims, Rachel, that innocent lady, this man, this innocent man as well. And they could be you. It could be you. It could be your father Of course, it could be any one of us. That's why I'm using my own time, my own freedom now to speak out. Maybe by speaking out, speaking up, never shutting up or stop it, never stop talking. Maybe I can save your life. Many of you, the humbled slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons, your uncles and aunties abroad, the mumu madus, the bele lecturers, the mumu lecturers, those ones who are going to be harassing you or stopping you anywhere because of Kolu, anywhere you see them. Or Benny, if you see any of them, you know, say them be Kolu. If they approach you, if not juice you get, split it on them. Don't come closer to me, please. I don't. Hey, help. You know, split whatever you have, splash it on them and scream for help. Like this person came to me, charged at me. No, I just wanted to talk to. No, don't talk to me. I don't want to have anything. Get the hell out of here. Don't have anything to do with them. Because they are only they are asking you to join them to validate something like this. Again, one moment. So if they approach you or in whatever form, just run, I will say. So let me bring that back up and we continue our listening. So one moment. And meanwhile, where are we? Yeah, we will take a short break. And then you can take a moment as well to, just break away from this whole stress now for now, okay? And when I return, we would continue. Let's do that. A moment.
ní ó fi ilẹ̀ nígbà tí ìṣe tó wá jẹ́ pé òun bá ráàyè jáde nísìn ṣe wà pé yóò lọ àríjì sí báǹkì.
ok kí n filẹ̀ kó wá lọ àríjì owó fún mi kí n dúró. de rẹ̀ àbí.
ẹ má bínú ṣùgbọ́n ètò èmi àwọn èèyàn tí mò ń pè wọn ò tí ì sẹ́ǹdì kankan sí mi ni. màá tún gbìyànjú.
kí ni solution tẹ́gbẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí? ṣé ká pa ní àbí ká.
ẹ má pa.
So let's continue. From that conversation there, the brother was still pleading. Please, we are doing our best to get the money. Okay? Please, give us a little time. All right? We will do our best and bring you the money. You know? And then he asked, okay. So what do you want me to do now? Should I just kill him now? Or what do you think? The brother. One moment.
Dájú apààyàn lọ́la láàárọ̀ ọ̀la nǹkan bá rí kákó wá mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ni.
Kò lè kó sínú ìfún ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ 20 ìfún 30 ẹ máa dẹ̀bẹ̀ 15 yẹn tó bá di 5 naira wàhálà lè gbà torí tó ṣe bá.
Said okay. If that is the case, just make sure that when you come here tomorrow, don't come here and talk about 20 million, 30 million. If the 50 million is short of 5 naira, they will kill him and they won't accept the money. So when he was calling the money, 20 million, 30 million, the brother was like, Like, man, there's no way they're going to kill this man. So to you might say, maybe the man has the money. Maybe the brother want to inherit him. I know many of you, Nigeria, have messed up with your brains, messed up with your mind, messed up with your line of thought. That is why many of you are so incoherent in tackling the obvious threats against your lives, against your existence, against your freedom. Because you are so incoherent. You are so good at making things up. To you. And now, it may be the reason now. So, because his brother want to inherit him, it could be his brother, now it could be this or that. So maybe that doesn't really validate that Fulanis are kidnapping people. Again, I go just say, I no wish you evil. I no wish this on you. But when it happens, if you become a victim, now so I go use your story to teach others like you who love to make things up. And in that case, in the process, they water the seriousness, the seriousness of the problem. They water it down. They play it down so that they can move on until you will become a victim. I don't wish you that, but I would just say I wish you what you wish yourself. Right? It's like, do you want me to just kill him? Because all these things, I don't even know why I'm doing all this talking. I just kill him and forget it. God will not turn you to killer. Please don't kill him. We'll bring the money tomorrow. Please. God will help you to help us. Please. Begging the terrorist. One moment.
You know
what we are going to do? Let's just kill him, okay? And let's see the people that will now eat the money. That's the word you used. We'll see who will now eat the money. Shebi, you don't want to give us the money, Abi. Now, when we kill him, Shebi, then we'll see any of your family member that will now have the money. So me, I will go out there and kidnap other people.
Say how many years lavi kelema ita fi munjo
ani ejo ijo wo eje baba te ri bi 3 tabari 3 laaro la eje nko wa fun yin Ọlọ́run ràn yín lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Maybe if we see 3 million, I'll bring 3 million to you tomorrow. Please help us. There is no cash anywhere that will make up that 50 million. We can't even get it. We have done our best. Please. If we say 3 million, we'll bring that to you tomorrow. Listen to his response.
Yeah, to read me. To read me.
You hear him? Omo Yoruba. Agbo. Ofo ma ṣe mí. Ọmọ ẹlòmíì ni ó ṣe. Èṣù má ṣe mí. Ọmọ ẹlòmíì ni ó ṣe. What happened to that ọmọ ẹlòmíì? Ṣé that ọmọ ẹlòmíì? Ìyẹn ò ń ṣe, ìyẹn ò lẹ́jẹ̀ lọ́rùn. And that is why majority of you are today jumping up and down for the same rogues, criminals who brought this upon you. Because to you, at least nobody you they affected now. What is your business? Say now you then kidnap me. Say now you no get work ni. Say now you no get money, this or that ni. At least you are still better. You are still managing. Waiting concern you. Now only when hand touch you, you go come to scream. Hey, help us. So this country is a very, very bad country. This country is blah, 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 because I can't touch you. Don't be so. Person where they negotiate for your own brother. If they tell the kidnappers, you will see others now. We are many here you can capture. Collect this one, we will give you. This money we want to collect them. God will provide for you. You go capture other people. They go pay you. Some said he's saying that under duress. I'm just telling you to listen to the context. It shall not be well with you. Sorry, sir. After suggesting to him that he should collect 3 million, release his brother and his employee, his employee, Abi, his worker. Please, we'll give you 3 million. Release them to us. There are other people you will capture. out there. Everybody there. We no get security. Nobody they watch us. We be animal in this kingdom. Capture us as you want. People go negotiate, they will pay more. Please, release my brother. He responded and said, it shall never be well with you. Say, sorry, sir. It shall never be well with your family. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm sorry for telling you that business will be better. Just let my own brother go.
Mo sọ fún kò ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ 20 ẹ̀ sọ fún mi ọ̀rọ̀ 3 àbí.
Ṣé bí tó bá wà ní nígbà tí ṣe pé owó yẹn wà.
Ẹgbà ẹ sọ fún bọ̀dá yín kó má bìnrin kó dé ọ̀run.
Said, are you mad? Say you the craze ni. I'm asking you for 50 million. You are telling me 3 million. You know you the mad ni. Anyway, it's all right, it's okay. He's telling him that, but there is no money. If the money is here, we'll take it out and his life is more important to us. But we just don't have that cash. He said, hey, it's all right. It's all right. I'll give your brother the phone. So yeah, tell your brother that when he gets to heaven, he should not hold your hand. That like you are the one who caused his death, okay? Oh yeah, tell your brother that when he gets to heaven, call because I'm going to kill him tonight. That's exactly what they did, by the way. I keep repeating it.
Ẹ dákun.
Chairman, they want to everything.
Ẹ dákun ẹ tú owó yà á rèézì ẹ. Ikú ló ṣe yín láǹfààní.
The victim is crying there under a very, very severe pain. Please help me try, my brother. Please help me try. Even if you wanted to sell anything, this is how bad it is. Oh, you may have assets. You may not have cash. Okay? Nobody, they keep cash these days. Rich people get assets, they say. But as Nigeria don't tough, red, there is no one to make any liquid cash available for you to liquidate that your asset and turn it to cash for you overnight. Just like that, except if you are politicians, the people that share money every weekend, except for you. So even if you have all these properties, houses, land, and all of that, which our people are selling their properties to pay ransom to terrorists. Even if you have properties to sell, and your life is hanging in the balance, and there's nobody to pay cash, you will still get killed, won't you? So he said, tell your brother that, my brother, we have done our best. If you get to heaven, I beg not to blame me that I'm the one who didn't do enough to free you, because these guys are going to kill you. Then the brother said, please, let me try. And I really wish they can loosen this, tighten rope. I wish they can. I'm so uncomfortable. I feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm going to die anyway, right? And they continue to beg for their life, for his life.
Ikú rẹ̀ ṣe yín láǹfààní. Ẹ dákun.
Èso ń gbọ́ mi.
Sá.
Ikú rẹ̀ tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn torí kò ṣòwò nìkan nìyàn. Tí n bá pa lónìí, màá tún lọ gbé ìlú mi.
The brother told him, his death is of no use or reward to you. Take the money we are offering you. Please don't kill him. Okay? Please. Then the terrorist responded, No, you have no idea. His death means nothing to me, for real. If I kill him, I will go and capture another person. Okay? That means I will go and capture another Yoruba man. Abi, you don't hear say Fulani, they kidnap Fulani in Yorubaland. That's him. He was telling him, he said, his death or his life, they don't mean anything to me. Okay? If I kill him, I will go out there and kidnap other people. They will pay. Is it not this place? The place we have already conquered and captured? Listen.
Ó ṣe yín láǹfààní.
Ó ṣe mí láǹfààní wàláhì. Ṣé dáàdi mi ni?
Owó yẹn ló ṣe yín láǹfààní. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bí ti wulẹ̀ kó kéré mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá. Ká sì fún yín kẹ́ ẹ sì fi ilẹ̀ kó lè lọ tọ́jú ara ẹ̀.
Kò ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ fílọ̀ fún even kò ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ 20 ò lè gbà lọ́wọ́ mi.
20 kò sí ni tó bá ń bẹ kí ló dé.
Mi ò lè gbà gan, tó bá wà mi ò lè gbà. 15 yẹn tó bá di 5 naira mi ò lè gbà.
Ẹ dákun. Ẹ bá ń tú okùn tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kí kó lálàáfíà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ikú rẹ̀ ò ṣe yín láǹfààní sẹ́.
Ẹ wá tó.
They were begging and pleading. Can you please, at least, loosen that rope? Is the free flow of blood has been altered. It's going to go into spasm and shock soon anyway. Whether you shoot him or not, he's going to die if you leave him that way. Please, we'll pay you. Now they kidnap you and treat you like you are the criminal. You come out from that dungeon and you are shouting one Nigeria. Already. Do you really need any other person to actually see it that way? I'm going to open the line tonight. And I can promise you, because I'm going to open the line and listen to people's testimonies in the hands of these terrorists in Yorubaland. People will share their testimonies, their experiences that happened to them or to the people they know. So if you continue to live the lie and think that you have figured it out with this APC, Egbekegbe, and your one Nigeria, you have no idea what is coming for you. The last part.
Ẹ dákun, mi sọ kì í ságídí mú bá yín lò.
Àní wá tù.
Àní ẹ dákun.
Àní wá tù sẹ́.
Mo ń bẹ̀ yín ni.
Bàbá yìí bó ṣe wà yẹn kò láǹfààní ẹja pà fún yín.
Ṣé bóòdì ò ṣe ní láǹfààní kò ṣe láǹfààní fún wa?
Kí ni àǹfààní rẹ̀?
Ṣé ń pà tí ṣé mọ̀ pé tó bá jẹ́ kò láǹfààní fún wa ní àní mọ̀ dààmú báyìí?
Dààmú náà tó bá jẹ́ pé dààmú ẹ tẹ̀ máa àrẹ́njì owó náà.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé nǹkan kan láti àtàfi rówó kì í ṣe pé owó yẹn ń bẹ ńlé ẹ dákun.
Ok, ẹ lọ ta nǹkan tó fẹ́ ta kẹ lọ jówó yẹn sínú iná.
Ẹni tí tá a bá là ta nǹkan ẹni tí ó sanwó fún wa ṣèbí yóò ṣáà fún wa lówó náà. Mo ti ṣe tá a ti fẹ́ talẹ̀ àrílẹ̀ ààrẹ ni tí ó sá.
Please, give us time. We are already looking for someone to buy our property, to buy the landed property, to buy our land. But at least we would still have to wait for them to pay us before we can bring the money. Please. You know what happened? Less than 6 hours after that call, they finally got the money to 5 million naira. When they got the money and they took the money to the terrorists, calling them, we are very close. We are on the Okada. We are at that junction. We are entering the bush now. We are only 2 people. I am wearing these clothes. I am wearing that. Okada man is wearing this or that. When they got there, they brought out the man. They brought out Rachel Okpadile. And they said, where is the money? And they handed them 5 million naira cash. The moment they got the money, they knew this is nothing. It's like 10% of what they requested for. Right there from the report, yeah? One of them cocked his gun and shot the man. Executed him. Turned to Rachel. Executed her. Turned to the man who brought the ransom. Executed him. And then picked up the Okada man, the bike man. Shot him in the leg. And then told him to go back home and break the news to the family that they have killed all of them. And I bet you, this was 3 days ago. There are other people already in their dragnets today. But just yesterday, from Ondo State, Amotekun shared this video. An insight.
We are still at the headquarters of the Ondo State Security Network Agency, codenamed Amotekun. And we told you the call is parading 151 suspected invaders arrested with dangerous weapons. by men of the Ondo State Security Network Agency, codenamed Amotek, here in Ondo State.
Release them, Joe. They are just innocent people who are trying to go and, they are Nigerians. They are just going, they can live anywhere in Nigeria now. They are transporting people who have no destination, who have no businesses in any part of southern Nigeria. But every day and night, they are transporting them in their thousands, transporting the Okada for them as well. And everywhere they go to, it's just a matter of time before the terrorism will kick in. They said it is their last battle. Ondo State is going to feel it. And today, even though Amotekun no get AK-47, they sometimes still try to show that they are here. Now the government, the politicians continue to hold their hands for their masters, the people who give them power and then the wealth that they flaunt, while their own people that they are stealing all this from wallow in abject poverty. And this time around, it's dying in the hands of the invading terrorists. They are there. Maybe one day, they would have the real mandate to keep Yorubaland safe, far away from the hands of the Fulani government of Nigeria. So if you ask me, and you say, what is wrong with this Maiyegun? You know, like Tifnumbu, you know, like APC, you know, like PDP, you know, they support Peter Obi. What else does he want? If you have sense, I don't need all of these people. You don't need any of these criminals to actually do anything that we are, to actually lead a better life, a safe life, progressive life. You know why they are making you think any of these people can be of help to you? It's because of the Fulani Republic of Nigeria robbing Peter to pay Paul. I am somebody who believes that if the autonomous Yoruba region actually attain and exercise its full mandate and potential, autonomy, yeah, I don't have to give a damn about who wants to be the president of anywhere, as long as it concerns Yorubaland, as long as they are not going to touch anything from Yorubaland to fund their bogus one Nigeria. Somebody like me will just be so comfortable. And I choose that. And I said that many times. Okay. Fulani Republic of Nigeria made it impossible for Yorubas, Yoruba politicians in your democracy where they said government of the people, by the people, for the people. Now, you are supposed to be the one who gives sovereignty, authority, power to your Yoruba-speaking politicians, representatives, governors, senators. They were supposed to speak for you as Yorubas. Now you gave them that power, and in their own crooked wisdom, they figure out that we need protection, we need safety. Nigeria police can no longer keep us safe. Nigeria military is now compromised and then protecting terrorists. When our people rose up in Yewa to defend their lands against the Fulani terrorists, what happened? Nigeria military mobilized down to the village in Ogun State. They beat up aged men and women for resisting the invasion of their land by Fulani terrorists. Now, they know that they can't protect us anymore, right? Then your politicians made laws. They said we need to protect ourselves. They started Amotekun. Abuja said, if you want to start anything, now street ushers, they start to, nothing like Amotekun, we go they carry gun. So Nigeria incapacitated our security. Nigeria stopped our safety. Your politicians are spineless cowards. They continue to shout one Nigeria. Now, that is why you see me today, telling you, if you want to give me anything, Maiyegun, what do you want? Give us the autonomous Yoruba region, who have no business with any part of Nigeria when it comes to our affairs, when it comes to our own, our own progress. Now, it is possible because we have done it before. If you don't rub this one Nigeria on us, we can be so great. We can be safe. Nobody will be dictating to us that we should go and give condo to Amotekun to go and face AK-47 terrorists who have license to kill, immunity from prosecution in Nigeria, and expect us to win. Do you understand that now? Now Nigeria Kosam. So if you are for Peter Obi and you are for Atifku or you are for Tifnumbu, we can never have anything in common because we don't. Now one Nigeria, all of you have in common. And it is a democracy, right? Not until that time comes, the nationalist, people, the Yoruba nationalists, when they will fly their flag, the Yoruba nationalists, when they will fly their flag above the Yoruba airspace, when Yoruba will maintain and enjoy that autonomy that allow us and stop any interference from any Fulani Republic of Nigeria dictating to us how we should protect ourselves, how we should, manage our resources, or which of our resources we should have access to. In this case, none, right? Now that they are mortgaging our resources right before our eyes, your politicians are taking cut. They are taking their shares, putting them abroad, buying life for their children, buying all of that for their. So when you see Atifkulu, when you see articulated morons, when you see the obedient, when you see the Lagos Abobakus, all of you may be tearing yourselves apart, okay? But you all have one thing in common. All of you want to save Nigeria. For who? For your oppressors. You have chosen them differently. I chose different. I don't want to be part of that. Do you now see that? But somehow in my book, it's still working fine. I can always, since I found out and they figured it out that if you want to trigger the PDP vuvuzelas, if you want to trigger the Lagos Abobakus, the Aslikas, the All-Risers, you can use the obedient to trigger them. You can use the obedient to walk them up. You can use the obedient to keep their blood pressures up. Because since we are telling them peacefully, teaching them what is right, telling you that you cannot lose your identity in this identityless society called Nigeria, a place where they told you they are Fulani from Sahel, the jihadist Fulani terrorists from the Sahel, they are also Nigerians, and they have every right to every part of Nigeria, including Yorubaland. The consequences of that is our safety, our lives, our economy, our progress, our women, our children, our communities, our culture, our tradition, including our religion. Things that distinct us from them. All these things have now been desecrated, and you still think there's a difference between any of you who want to keep one Nigeria, just simply because you are doing so under different disguise. I will not be one of you. Look at me very well, okay? But if you are obedient, I like you, okay? Now, they give me the vibe I need to further torment your fellows in APC, PDP, okay? But at the end of the day, every one of you, if this is going to be an experience you need, go for it. Because from that experience, you will come back. That things Maiyegun has been saying, right? They will come back to make sense to you. Now, from that experience, right, you probably you will meet your own redemption. The redemption that will tell you it is a futile effort. It is a waste effort. Yeah? As we speak today, I don't get any country yet. You can still call me Nigerian because by law, by everything, I am still one. Abi, I can choose to be anything else or tomorrow. But in that, I am a Yoruba man from a proud ethnic group that is one of the largest, the biggest ethnic group in the entire Africa, right? I have that pride. Nigeria has managed to bury that for so long. Now, me demanding for that right or that identity in a democratic setting, right, should never, by any means, turn me to the enemy of those who have become our own enemy indeed. So, which means, whatever you do in Nigeria, every of your action, political or otherwise, we might disagree with every one of them. We might completely be out of it like we are not interested. But does the decision, your action, or the consequences of all your actions, are they limited to all of you alone? They are not limited. That's why I always use my best time to remind you, life, as they say, is a teacher. The more you live, the more you learn. So when I see you, the obedient, taking on all the establishment sewage rats, the PDP, APC, right? It kind of, it sweets my belly. So when I see all of them out there, I use that to torment them so that when everything can calm down finally, one thing will happen. Or let me say, two things will happen. If you find your way and you beat these sewage rat ombudsman slaves because of your own anger and rage, and you give that power, and you manage to pull that off, you see, now if you say one battle is won, be that. Sure you get. But if you can't put all of that fight, all of that struggle, everything, they can't rig you out, or they can't clamp down on you like they did NSAS. With all this, your political interruption and everything way you want to do, disruption, Baba, everything is still working well in my own book, okay? And that is, many of you will come to that reality and say, Baba, Nigeria cannot be saved. If we want to save Nigeria, it's now better to break it up. So I may be sounding different to you or somehow now, but guess what? Every one of you, you are playing according to according to what we expect, right? And as it is going on and on and on, when everything finally closes up and then shut down, you know where you're going to come back to? You're going to come back to that same clarity that you called confusion, okay? And that is, you can't save Nigeria. Trying to save her is not because you love Nigeria, okay? Because if you understand what you are doing, you will realize that you are only saving her to exist, to continue, to kill you. Depends on how you see that. So to me as a Yoruba man, if you ask me what do I want, I will tell you in a very straight word, leave. That's something that is called democracy, isn't it? The choice. They have told you you have none, right? But maybe not. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a few calls. And you can tell me from any part of Yorubaland you are calling from, before you become a victim yourself, you probably need to speak up. You see that man they killed and others that they are still going to kill, capture and kill, right? Listen, they would have no chance of possibly telling others and say, this is real. They are about to kill me. Yoruba people, if you don't want to end up like me, you better wake up. Make I go make tea. You can bring out your phone and then we'll have a conversation in the second part of this chat. That's my tea. Just ready. And that's about time when the music is stopping. But I have a caller on the line. Hello there.
Maiyegun Baba.
Ahmed, how are you, sir?
Yo, Maiyegun. How you doing now, brother?
Well, it's a mixed feelings, but I'll say I'm fine. I am still here.
Maiyegun. It's not easy. When I was listening to this video you just played yesterday, I'm telling you. And I was talking to my mom. Bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀, mo kàn tún mẹ́nu bà gbogbo rubbish tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn èmi àti wọn kan sọ̀rọ̀. Mo wá ń sọ fún wọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ about this. Inú mi ò dùn. Torí I dey imagine mo ń fira mi sí irú position yẹn pé okay o. You remember ìgbà tí mo fi when I told you when I said that I travel that I lost in Nigeria.
And now that you escaped that
what happened? Mo wá wò pé me and my mom spoke again. Mo ní ẹ wo ṣé báwo lẹ irú position wo lẹ bá wà nísìn tó bá jẹ́ pé irú bá ṣe escape nǹkan tá escape yẹn kó wá jẹ́ pé.
Ahmed, let's keep it in English because of our own listen. I mean, I would like people to do that.
All right,
it doesn't
no
look
problem.
like we just lost them in the open conversation.
Yeah. Okay, but you allow.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'll just try to be more Yoruba.
I know. I would have done that in Yoruba, you know.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, no problem.
And so I'm encouraging everybody who is going to call in, okay? If I know we love to speak Yoruba, in fact, because this affects us a lot, right? Everybody who is going to call in, I want you to keep it just the same way we started it.
Yeah, there's no problem. No problem.
I can not you now, Ahmed. I'm just passing the info to everybody now, including those who are going to call later. Okay. If you turn the conversation to Yoruba, I'm going to cut you off. Not because I don't enjoy it, but because I want everybody who is part of this conversation to know what we are discussing at this point. This is the opinion point, contribution time. You can mix them, mix Yoruba, Pidgin, or everything, okay? But please, don't make this 100% convo in Yoruba. Not this time. Ahmed, please continue, Jari Baba.
Okay, so I was like, when this thing happened, what if I was part of those people that was kidnapped? Like I was talking to my mom, I was like, how would you be feeling now? She was like, Ọlọ́run, orí yọmí o, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. I was like, nǹkan tá à ń sọ nìyẹn, ó lè happen. It can happen to anybody.
Yes.
It can happen to anybody. And we cannot be here and say we'll sit down here abroad for life without coming out around to come and see our one or two
family. Exactly.
But we coming down, we might be having that fear. If we come, what will happen? That is the kind of fear they are putting in us. And that is the reason why. That is the reason why.
Ahmed, do you know the messages?
And that is the reason.
Ahmed, do you know the messages that people are sending to themselves right now in Maryland, in the US?
Yeah.
The people who knew this guy, this man, they were now like, do you remember this? Do you remember, you remember his wife? You remember this? They've killed him. They kidnapped him last week. They've killed him. One more thing before you go to Nigeria now. Unfortunately, in that Maryland, the people shouting APC, Tifnumbu, there are many there too. Continue.
There are many in Maryland. Yeah. If you talk about in Maryland, you see much of them. Most of the people that are there, they are the supporters of this madman that is trying to be your next president. For what? What are you gaining? You are sitting abroad. You are enjoying good life. You are enjoying everything. But you keep deceiving people back home. What do you stand to gain in all this madness, for goodness sake? Why are people so heartless? You know these people don't mean well for the people. You know nothing good can come out of this madness. And you keep pushing it, forcing it down the throat of everyone.
I tell you, they are pushing the narrative of a tribe, narrative of religion, and they are in America. I see many of them on social media. They are pushing those things. And you ask them, for what exactly, Baba? What?
And imagine, Imagine how this guy was speaking. I was reading comments where people were saying, it can be some Yorubas,
Now,
some
so then
this.
they do
We don't
now.
say that.
Now, so
Everybody
people they
has
do
their own
now.
criminals.
And now they will be making
Everybody
up
has
stories.
their own criminals.
Baba.
You understand?
And now
Everyone has criminals.
They'll be making up stories so that at the end of the day, all of you listening, I will get to a point you just be like, oh, it be like, oh, maybe now the family, Jare, it will just downplay it. And most of the time it is deliberate. People do that deliberately.
Exactly what these politicians see, and they understand that these people are still with us. They are still we are still using them, yes. And they will continue using you. Mm-hmm. Someone posted when dollar was rising. Someone posted something on my on Facebook. Yeah. So on those people in my area and stuff like that. So when he posted, he said dollar is now 4.16, and the wailing wailers will not talk about it. Then and I made a transaction whereby I used Sendwave. They now went and changed that dollar for 6.95 or so around that time.
Why you go believe?
You understand?
And now why you go believe say 4
So I now screenshot that same day that they announced screenshot. I now posted it to his comment. I say, see, come. If they are telling you dollar is selling for 4.16 or whatever, if you go to the bank, do you get the dollar? Is it that you are mad? I just made a transaction today. Look at it that I sent to someone. They went and they collected that money from the bank. They had to go and sell it for 6.95. Why would you come and keep lying to people? Nice. And this government, is this how it's supposed to be? Are you mad? If you go to the bank, will you get the dollar for 4.16? The guy now came into my inbox because he's a friend to my other brother. He was like, I don't disrespect me. The money only a buruni. Are you mad? What's my concern? If you do anyhow, even when my brother mess up, I go tell him. I no send you. I no send your papa. I no send your papa. And you know nothing. You know me as I be. See, I go cut you. As I say go no moko, I just block and say I'm really niai. And I pray Nigeria, I keep praying for them. If you feel all these things, doesn't matter. I pray Nigeria happen to you.
Ahmed, thank you so much. Make take another one. Good to have you. And I keep thanking God on your behalf that I am not sitting down here using your story that my friend, this happened to me. But it's better never to happen than for us to experience it. It's not.
I'm telling you.
I tell you.
Ahmed,
stay safe. Right? Nice one. So make it take another one. Hopefully it's connected. Okay. Hello.
Hello, my good general.
Oh, hello, sir. The Prince. How are you?
Yeah, my good general. I'm fine. Are you?
I am fine. At least I'm here.
Maiyegun, my heart is broken down that this is happening to my Yoruba brothers.
And the ones will come out and talk. Oh. We are talking about those ones whose story came out. Oh. Many other stories never made it out.
Exactly, my brother. It's very, very painful. We have to think of humanity. We don't have to be thinking this person is this person is that. We are talking about human being here. That no one can create. It's only God that can create a human being. This is how they just take the life of the person. Somebody who is very, very...
sick, die, they just pluck him like an animal, shot him.
Oh, God.
Nothing is
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What I will say, Maiyegun, is that may their soul rest in peace. We that are alive, we that are alive, we are not going to keep quiet. In fact, what I have seen in this very issue is that nobody gives you freedom. You must fight to take your freedom. That's right. Freedom is not free, it's not sold in the market, Maiyegun. Are you getting me?
I'm with you.
This is complete war. It's war on our people. It's not until they announce it that we know that they've brought war upon us. we the people are the government. We will not sit back and wait until our governors who are doing kalo with our destiny. We will not wait until our governors who are doing Bambayala to Atorok. We will not join them in that Alamajeri life, because Nigeria is Alamajeri country. It's a beggar country. That's what Nigeria is as of this moment. Our destiny has been stolen away. They keep on telling us, the religious circle, that our destiny is being held down by our forefathers, our ancestral demons, ancestral dance. Nigeria is the...
I've been a generational sin. No, it's not.
Do our sin greater than those who was trading, was into slave trading?
I wonder.
Taking human beings away, throwing them into the sea for chance to eat them. Is our sin, is the sin of our father greater than those people? How many people do our forefather kill, if they ever kill anybody? Those that are telling us it's a generational sin. If it's a generational sin, you know that we will be better than those who was into slave trade, the white. But because they know that without putting their society in a good way, they have no future. They know that. All these people that are in Nigeria, all these criminals, they go out abroad. They see that the electricity is constant, the water is constant, there is shelter for everybody. They schooled abroad, their children schooled abroad. But because of their devilish mind, when they come back to Nigeria, they enjoy the suffering of the people. This time around, they do not only kill us economically, now they are killing us with terrorism. Our people are dying every day. I'm telling you, my good general, as of this moment, it's madness. Any person who is acquiring PVC, because war, the Nigeria is in a state of war, and it's only a madman that will be going to look for PVC during a war time. During a war time, the only thing you have to go ask for, the only thing you have to source for is how to secure your life. That is the only thing a wise man that will do during the time of war. Nigeria is in a state of war. Abuja has been taken over by the terrorists. Lagos is circled now by the terrorists. Ogun State, there are refugees in Kobe. As we are talking now, on war is no-go area. Oyo State, they have run Sunday Igboho out. Now they can, because he unveiled the top secret of the criminal impostor in Atorok, they went all out to kidnap him. But I'm telling them that Nnamdi is an act of covenant. As long as Fulani is holding him in Nigeria, Nigeria can never survive. Nigeria, they can never stitch Nigeria. Nigeria can never be one forever and ever. Everybody Nigeria must disintegrate. Oduduwa must have their life back. Biafra must have their life back. Thank God, I saw Otton yesterday when you showed him. I was believing that they are silent before they were at least preparing to secure themselves. And when I saw him on that outfit yesterday, I believe, yes, they are ready to guide themselves. Everybody is how every region to guide themselves. Thank you, my good general. Let others speak, but my heart is broken tonight.
I know. Thank you so much.
It's broken tonight.
For joining us tonight as well. And then your submission
is
great. So thanks, Prince. So I am going to take another call. And let's see if that connects. Hello there.
Yeah, Maiyegun. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yes, fine, sir. Let me first thank you for the opportunity given every one of us to share our opinions on what's currently going on in Nigeria. It is very, very sad and very, very appalling. You see, Ghanaians have a proverb when they say, "The Oko baby." Now, Oko to say what about you say share. You can't say so good there, which literally means when you go and see your friend's bear on fire, quickly fetch water close to your home. The man that was kidnapped, if they had told him earlier that would be kidnapped, they wouldn't have believed.
They wouldn't have believed it. You're
yes. Right. To everyone in Nigeria who is still claiming one Nigeria or thinking the Fulani are not close to them the way they are deceiving themselves. It is high time. You see, now you see the reason why they drove Oloyebo out of Nigeria.
Now we know better.
Now we know the reason why they arrested Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, we do.
Nigerian leaders are so scared of people who can stand up to them. They have tried to intimidate everybody, lock everybody up in a hole.
Bully those they could bully into submission, blackmail those they want to blackmail, and they are not giving up.
Exactly, Maiyegun. My advice to every Nigerian is to wake up. Every one of us to wake up. Because we don't know who is next. Years back, there wasn't any kidnapping in Yorubaland.
No.
Never.
No. Not by this people so bold.
How come all of a sudden there's kidnapping?
In Yorubaland.
And you see, when we keep quiet, they will still keep doing these things every now and then.
Now.
You understand? Very soon, they will start kidnapping the Yorubas. Start kidnapping governors.
See, sir.
You understand?
If you don't know, look at your screen, yeah? Look at this your screen. Let me see if I still have the image. This person is a traditional ruler. If you check on your screen, give it a few seconds, okay? You will see the picture on your screen.
Okay, sir.
Now, you see this man, they kidnapped him and other APC chieftains in Ondo State just about 3 days ago, okay? This is a traditional ruler of a community, a Yoruba community in Ondo State. Sir, they have kidnapped more than 15 Obas in Yorubaland, and they have killed 2 in the last 5 years alone. When it comes to Obas, just so you know. Continue, sir.
Now, you're negotiating with somebody for 50 million naira. Maiyegun, the 3 million naira the man was claiming that he was going to bring to him. I lived in Kaduna for so many years.
Right.
Now, when the fighting in Kaduna started, my dad used to be a businessman, a very big businessman in Nigeria then.
Right.
Now, the house that we used to live was a 4-bedroom apartment, each with 3 bedrooms. You see, in total, we have 12 bedrooms in the house. My dad sold the house for 3 million naira.
Yeah?
I'm telling you. My dad sold the house for 3 million.
Started, he sold all his properties for 3 million naira.
3 million naira. Maiyegun, we're shedding tears like this when we live in Kaduna.
What year was this?
That was in 98, 2000. Yes. My dad had about 4-5 houses in Kaduna then. It was very sad and pathetic. So when I hear of all these things, it saddens my heart. It saddens my heart. There's nothing anybody can do to save people. People are locked up in Nigeria because they've not actually had the exposure of what is waiting for them outside.
That's true.
You see, they tend to think that they are in the best society ever.
That this is what we've got, and that's what we can make do of. So we'll just keep it that way.
Just like you said, if the only tool you have is hammer, you tend to see every problem as a meal.
That's true.
You understand?
Yes.
That is where they are. They believe that is the best. Until they leave that country, You understand?
What should we say about those who have left Nigeria? They have lived abroad for years. Yeah? And today.
See, yes. A chameleon in Africa cannot be an alligator in America.
Wow, that's true. That's true. That means they can only take them out of Nigeria. They can't take Nigeria out of them.
You see, it's just like you see, when you see somebody that was poor and had money and started misbehaving, now, the person didn't start misbehaving when he had the money. He was misbehaving when he had no money. The money just amplified his foolishness and stupidity.
I grab.
So, you see, money is an amplifier. That's why you see people, they spend money. It is not their fault. They feel like that. They never had the opportunity of expressing the kind of person they are.
So, which is similar to my own sayings that, you see, if you study Nigerians, not that every one of us hates, a bad governance, corruption, oppression, suppression, bullying, not that all of us hate them all. Now, we hated them because sometimes not be us, they do that oppression. You see?
Exactly.
Like, it's not that they hated it, but most people hated it because when they are not the ones doing the oppression, doing the bullying, then they will say, look at that. But if they are the one doing it, they will say, what did you do that makes me oppress you? Have you asked him what he did?
Didn't you hear the man negotiating for his brother? They know me, bro.
Did you hear that? So it's not always about because people don't like that. It's because if they are not the ones doing it, they hate
exactly. Exactly. That is it. Maiyegun. That is it. Nigerians are smart. You see, even this election, I still believe that this election will not hold.
There are pointers already, but if you say the way you just said it, they will be asking you questions. Why? What do you mean it cannot hold? Omo, there's one single answer. Okay, your constitution says if there is insecurity in any part of Nigeria, the government have the right to postpone the election time indefinitely until they bring peace to those regions. Now you have 6 regions in Nigeria: Northwest, Northeast, North Central, Southwest, Southeast, South. No single of this region is not experiencing insecurity right now. Then they tell you to go get PVC where you won't conduct the election. But Baba, if you say
where
that
you
way,
won't conduct the election,
they will say you did against them. But what can we do?
And even secondly,
yes, sir.
Surely INEC, their website. I want you to my hack my crashing. I want you to be dancing. They will attack that website my crashing. With that. I'm telling you,
why are you doing this? Now you are giving an exposure. Somebody already told me that part of what the shocker they are going to put on APC and PDP is that that Buhari have signed the transmission of results, right? Like they said. Now they said, all these young boys, una go realize say even the state, even Lagos State, where una the things in a traditional home of Tifnumbu, you go lose them. But you don't give them the expo already. Hack this or that. No, but again, I'll let you talk. Baba?
I won't make them prepare themselves because there's nothing they can do to stop it. There's nothing they can do to stop it.
There's so much.
There's nothing. See, Nigeria has no security. They have nothing to stop anything coming into it. You understand? There's nothing they can do about it, Maiyegun. The election will not hold, even if it does hold. Lagos, you don't go lose in Lagos. Lose. Buhari Makoto sign a Kenya now. They don't think. You understand? Maiyegun, it's a pity Nigeria. It's a pity Nigeria is going the way it's going. It's a pity.
Sad.
It's a pity. It's very sad.
Well, let me take another call. It's such a pleasure talking to you. Honestly.
Thank you very much, Maiyegun. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'll go to another person. Yomi Totu. Thank you very much for your super chat. And I'm going to read your super chats, by the way, before I speak to Larry. Larry, can you calm down a minute, Larry?
No, wala.
Yomi just hang there. So Yomi thought to, why are the Yoruba politicians still not saying anything at this time? They want to be president and senator and governors. They can't speak now. You don't speak when you are eating. You know that. What about the Yorubas? The CEO, I don't know what that is, by the way. They're lying to be fundraising for security. Where are they now? They want to hijack Yoruba nation. They've invaded us, Yomi too. Okay? And I'm happy that many of us are also not keeping quiet. In fact, we are doing our best to make sure that the right help get to the right people. Not just talking, but talking is also doing the work by keeping the whole reality in the news, on the lips of everybody. Because what they would rather want is for us to bury this, for them to forget about this until another victims or what happened. They didn't do anything. Ogbomoso has happened now. They still won't do anything. But guess what? Something will happen. Larry.
Yeah. Good afternoon, my brother.
Baba, you're joining us tonight, and I think you should come closer to your phone because of your voice. How are you, Baba?
Yeah, man. You get that Diary. Whoa. God damn it. Whoa.
Let me ask you a question, Larry. Did you start with us or you joined us midway?
No, I started with you guys.
So you participated in that tension of listening to what transpired. Yeah. You did. Now I want to see your reaction.
Yeah.
I want to see your reaction.
My reaction is motivated me. You thought mo wá gbé mi yẹn, mo wá jẹ́ kó sinmi síkùn mi, mo wá fi omi tẹ̀ ẹ́, mo wá wò pé okay, tá a bá ń sọ pé nǹkan kan, dùgbẹ̀dùgbẹ̀ kan mì lókè, wọ́n fì lókè, ayé ẹ jẹ́ ká fura. Máa yẹn ti kọ́ ó ti kọ́ mọ́rin tiẹ̀ o, ó ní òṣèlú túbọ̀ ọbẹ̀ ìgbéláráyé ń ké, àbí òtítọ́ ò rí lílé mọ́, irọ́ láráyé ń fẹ́, òdodo ò rí bí ìgbà o. In fact, má jẹ́ ń kọjú.
Larry, for the sake of our other listeners, okay? Please don't get don't leave it at Yoruba, okay? Or if you want to do that, you will just have to make it brief and I will just take another call, Papa. Please. It's so important that whatever we discuss here, whatever we share.
Many people are okay.
You get what I mean now?
See, what I'm just
so
going to say,
please.
What I'm
you
going to
can mix
say,
it. I've told people I said you can mix it, but don't.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean?
No problem.
On,
no problem.
Nice one, man.
Yeah, I understand you.
Please.
You've already said it. You said cow price is equals to human price, right? How many cows are they going to sell before they can raise even 2 million, 3 million?
Even 2 million.
Right?
How many years are they going to use them?
And how many years are they going to use before they can, nurture cows versus one human that is going to fetch them 50 million? Now, I want to tell you about something.
Yes, sir.
See, it's high time we tell ourselves the truth. Because I'm this kind of person that I hate when we see the truth and we want to deviate from it. We want to act like, oh, I hate diplomacy in my life. What is diplomacy? Diplomacy is just a good word for Europe.
The boy is good.
You
have to lie. Hypocrisy. Yeah, I think that's the right one. It should be hypocrisy. That is what they call diplomacy.
Yes. Let's call a spade a spade. Let me tell you the truth now.
How can we be under war and somebody will say we should be diplomatic about it and that's all we have to do?
Yes.
Just be diplomatic.
Yes.
That's unpatriotic, no.
So I'm not a fool to take that BS, because Because all these things that we're saying is just the truth. I was going to say. Let me land on that. Yeah. The truth I was going to say is Yorubas. We Yorubas. Let me tell you the truth now. I don't care. I'm a Yoruba man. But many of us are cowards.
No doubt.
Let's call it spade. Let's call it spade a spade. Don't let us sugarcoat any nonsense. We freaking know Movember because I'm getting mad now.
I know.
We freaking know where this. Yeah, we freaking know where these idiots are. If we count ourselves, even ordinary 1,000 people, I believe Kosini. I say, okay, we keep saying we have to do, we have this, we have that.
That's true, Baba.
So what are we saying? Now we keep saying, hey, Ogbola Mafushe, guy, you are a fucking coward, man. Get the fuck out of my front. You're a fucking coward, man. Let's fucking get into these bushes and tell all our governors, fuck them, man. Are they as much as us?
See, Autumn, governor of Benue.
But why would I be standing in front of a fucking governor and the governor is going to be telling me, take it easy, calm down. Baba, are you fucking stupid? Calm down for what? They're gonna hunt someone else in the next 24 hours.
They are already hunting somebody else right now.